I want to start by giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakadash, double honors to apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, and shalom to you brothers that's pushing this gospel, this good news with truth and sincerity. So I'm going to start with the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 3. And it reads, and as he sat, and this is the account from the disciple Matthew, okay? And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? So the Lord is going to then answer their questions on what the signs is going to be. Okay, verse 4. So this is disciples, 12 disciples asking the Lord, what's going to be the signs of the Lord's coming? When are we going to be able to tell? When are we going to know or have some type of some notification or a pinpoint on when you're going to be coming back or when you're going to be making your return? When the Lord is going to be making his return, okay, to deliver us from what? Babylon the Great, which is known as which is America according to the scriptures, okay? So there's going to be signs that the Lord's going to be saying, that he's going to be telling the disciples. The signs is going to be the things that you're going to be looking out for. That's going to give you what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of it. But the signs is gonna be a pinpoint on when the Lord's gonna be coming back. All right, that's the best way I could put it for right now. So I'm gonna read verse 4. And Yahweh Shai, Lord Yahweh Shai answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. Okay, take heed that no man deceive you. Meaning, don't let anybody deceive. Don't let anybody trick you. Okay, don't be a sheep. Don't be a zombie. Don't be a drone. All right? And if the Spirit of the Lord is on you, you're not going to be deceived. You're not going to be betrayed. Because when you go into the word deceive, it means betrayed. You know what I'm saying? Qualities of a deceitful man is a man's trickery. Okay? For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach. I am the Messiah. I am Hamashiach. Okay? And shall deceive many. You know, examples of that would be these churches. You know what I'm saying? These different cults. Okay? That claim to be worshiping the Lord. You know what I'm saying? But in reality, they're not. They're worshiping Satan. And ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars. I mean, the examples of that would be World War III being gossip, you know what I'm saying, being talked about. You know, you go on YouTube, you type up World War III, you're going to see a bunch of articles popping up on World War III, dealing with World War III. You know, the different Cold Wars and the different threats, nuclear threats that's being thrown out. Okay? So it's out there. World War III is damn sure right around the corner. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Okay, so don't be troubled. You're not supposed to be afraid of these things. When you go on YouTube and you see a bunch of deaths and wars and different rumors of wars, World War III happening, when you hear a bunch of laws being passed and a bunch of ties being cut between different countries, Russia, Ukraine, and America, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody's cutting ties with America. America is, you know what I'm saying, it's going to be that number one enemy that these different countries are going to be aiming to take out. Okay, and they're going to be bringing missiles over here to America to bring this place down. Those nuclear missiles is going to be the end all be all. Okay, for all those things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So pretty much this is prophecy. Prophecy is not going to fail. Okay, so it says, I'm gonna start from verse 6 again. All right, and it reads, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. Okay, the rumors of wars would be World War III. You know what I'm saying? That's all over the place. It's all in the articles, and you type up, like I said, you type up World War III, people talking about it on the street. You know, you go on these social media websites, and these different social medias is being talked about, is being discussed about a bunch of different wars taking place around the world. You know what I'm saying? You know, they had a movie by the name of Civil War that recently released, like about a couple months ago. Okay? So see that ye be not troubled. So don't be afraid of these things that's going to happen. Because it's all of the Lord anyway. You know what I'm saying? Lord Yahweh Shai is the one that's controlling everything. Ultimately the Most High. But Lord Yahweh Shai is doing everything hands-on. Okay? For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So these things are going to have to come to pass, but the end is not yet. Okay? For nation shall rise against nation. Okay? And kingdom against kingdom. Sedition among men, the rebellion. And there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. You have a bunch of storms, hurricanes, earthquakes, literal earthquakes shaking up different parts of the world. And you guess what? You can feel it here too. In the West, it's happening from hundreds, if not thousands of miles away. And you feeling it here. I could feel it. You know, there was a bunch of accounts on that where there was a couple earthquakes that was taking place. You know what I'm saying? And you could feel it. You could feel it right down here. You could feel it down Jersey. Okay, I don't remember the particular area that it happened, but there was an earthquake that took place somewhere doing in the east. Okay, so you know, the Lord did say He was going to shake this world. He's going to shake this earth to and fro. He's going to shake the earth to and fro. Okay, that's what the missiles going to be doing. You know. So you know what? Let me get I'm gonna get 2nd Ezra, to further expound on verse 7, Matthew chapter 24 and 7, where it says, "For nation shall rise against nation, where nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom." I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get that real quick. All right, I had it here. There we go. Here it is right here. Second Ezra, chapter 15, verse 16. "For there shall be sedition among men, and evading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. In the course of their actions shall stand in their power." Okay, so there's going to be a rebellion amongst the people. And guess what? They're not going to have any type of regard or any care in the world what happens to the authorities. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be aiming to take down the authorities. They tell you that in they show you that in the movie World War. No, not World War. Civil War. It's called Civil War. You know what I'm saying? Where people is aiming to get their mitts on the presidents. You know what I'm saying? Which is a authoritative figure. "And they shall not regard their kings," like I said, the senates, the congressmen, the people in authority, your president, nor princes, in the course of their actions shall stand in their place. So, like I said, they're gonna take matters into their own hand. The people is gonna take matters into their own hand. Okay? And they're gonna be looking to, get their hands on the powers that be in this world. Okay? And the example of that would be Donald Trump getting shot at. Now that could have been a complete act, you know what I'm saying, or a political act of people siding with Trump more. You know what I'm saying? That could have just been like some type of setup. Okay, for all we know, he could have had that set up to where he got shot up, and then he looked all bold and heroic in front of the people. That's where people would side with him more to vote for him. Which the votes don't really mean shit either. The votes don't mean shit either. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just giving an example. Okay? It could have been a complete false flag. Who knows? But that's an example of sedition among men. Okay? The people rebelling against the powers that be in this world. So going back, I'm going to get Numbers. Numbers chapter 35, verse 33. I'm going to end on this. And it reads, Numbers chapter 35, verse 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. So the so-called white man has done so much damage, you know what I'm saying? He's not going to be able to clean up the mess that he's caused, that he's made, okay? The only way that this is going to be dealt with is by his blood being shed, by him getting taken care of, by him getting cleaned up. Okay, that's the way it's going to be. That's the way it's going to get taken care of, because there's been so much damage, a whole complete list of atrocities that this man has caused. You know what I'm saying? That you cannot redeem yourself from. Okay? This blood, this whole place, America, has been built off of bloodshed. Rape, rob, and murder. Okay? That's how this country was built. Okay? They came over here and they enslaved the indigenous people that was already inhabiting this land. And they brought hell, they brought betrayal. You know what I'm saying? A lot of backstabbing occurred on this soil. Okay? So the only way it's gonna get completely, the only way there's gonna be, the only payback this is gonna be is gonna be the so-called white man going into slavery once the kingdom is established. Okay? But first, America has to be destroyed by thermonuclear fires. Okay? So with that, I'm gonna say